Famous referees in charge today, Seamus McGonigal, and he's of course been in charge of many big games here in Ballybofey and elsewhere, and indeed at inter-county level, so an experienced man there. Big men in the middle of the park, Joe Friel and Kevin Scanlon of course there for Cloughaneely, Eamon Sweeney and Shane McAteer, interestingly, in the middle of the park for Fanad, so it'll be a very, very good contest in there, there's no doubt about that. Whereas preliminaries are all over, we're ready to go, the ball's in, and we're underway in the second replay of the well, there's a problem, a free kick, and the referee gives an early free kick to Cloughaneely, and the ball goes up the right hand side, played forward into looking for Sean Maguire. Maguire does well, seemed to push the full back, but Seamus McGonigal let him go, left footed shot. Well, that's a lovely start there by Sean Maguire. Martin, I thought did he get away with a wee push there?
Yeah, it looked that way, that he got away with the ball came in really, but I mean he just used his body well, and looks a nice player in the match that we've seen him playing, and he's physically strong, and he won the ball, he cut it onto his left foot and kicked. The first day out he didn't want to go for his own score, so he was just passing lane off the ball, that time he won the ball. It's a good start with Cloughaneely. It's so important. Talk about Gary Football to won the ball from the throw in. Yeah. Cloughaneely got the free in the middle of the field at him and got the ball up the field, up to Dennis Boyle, who played it into Maguire. And they're playing with a two-man full forward line of Dennis Boyle and Maguire inside.
Christy Sweeney in goals today in place of Seamus McAteer for Fanad. Ball played in, there's a good bit of tackling, seemed to be a loose boot there, but the referee plays a good advantage. Scanlon giving it back there to his cornerback, Paddy McClafferty. Paddy McClafferty well forward, gives off to Liam Coyle. There was a knock off the ball, it goes into Dennis Boyle, not able to hold it. There's a Cloughaneely man down outside the 45, some strong tackling going on in the early stages. Here's Patrick Shields coming out, Cloughaneely man is still down. Seamus McGonigal having a look there because I think it's a head injury, and wise decision by the referee there. Didn't see what happened, Martin. Followed the ball.
What happened. Paddy McClafferty got caught late with the ball when he gave it away, and he got caught just I think with an elbow coming in just into the head as he delivered the ball. Just them late tackles are very, very dangerous when you see them. The player's very, very open in that situation, and he's still down there, and Seamus McGonigal's got the right man, Cal Martin, the cornerback, and he's lucky because the fact that Seamus McGonigal saw it and caught him, he's very lucky to stay on the field because he caught him with a late elbow, and it's a dangerous tackle when a player's open to do that.
Well, nearly.
He's back on his feet.
Yeah, he's back on his feet again, so one number two causing the damage to the other number two right out in front of us here, and the early yellow card for Cathal Martin. That puts him under a bit of pressure, of course, because another serious foul will see him go off. Just looking down there, and the Cloughaneely people look a bit concerned about Paddy McClafferty. He's back on his feet again, definitely a facial injury. Referee Seamus McGonigal's going across. He obviously thinks he's okay to continue.
I think it's good referee and Seamus McGonigal have stopped the play, and I know Fanad had possession of the ball, whatever, but it was a good decision to stop the play because it stayed on the ground, maybe too long. It was a bit of a worry, and it's a good play to stop the game.
Well, Seamus McGonigal going to get it underway by throwing the ball in, and Fanad, Eamon Sweeney almost had it, seemed to be fouled, gets a fist to it and knocks it away, and here comes Cloughaneely in their first attack. Fanad in their first attack. Patrick Shields with his right foot, the half back, but he's well off target there, and the ball goes wide. So the first wide for Fanad on their first attack, and the breeze is strong, Martin. I'm just looking at the flags, and since I came here, and since you came here, obviously the wind has certainly got a good bit stronger.
Yeah, it is, and just Paddy McClafferty is still off the field down here below, so Cloughaneely are playing with 14 men at the minute. Just wonders what happened, how he ended up in the field. That time is he'd been roamed out the field. Both teams are playing with this two-man full forward line, was so common in Gaelic football.
Yeah, that's the thing. Joe Friel, Eamon Sweeney going for Eamon Sweeney, grabs it well, plays it down into the corner, looking for Shimmy Friel. Shimmy Friel out ahead of Paddy Joe Doohan, doing well, still close to the sideline out there. Paddy Joe Doohan fouls him.
It's going to be good for that tackle.
I would think so, and Seamus McGonigal not too impressed with that. So early bookings, Martin, there's a tick. Just give him a tick there. I think he's lucky to get away with a tick.
Yeah, that definitely was a bookable offence. He didn't try to play the ball, he just pulled. Shimmy Friel started well, looked sharp, playing with red gloves on him down below. I think it's a blood substitution
coming on, yeah. Number 19
off the field down below. But Shimmy Friel looks strong, he cut himself with Paddy Joe Doohan, and that's an early tick, and Shimmy Friel has thrown the gloves off. And
the gloves are going off.
Remember the first game, Dennis Boyle doing the same thing at the other end.
Well, Shimmy Friel seems to have got the range right, and he has, and he kicks it over the bar. The man who Got them back into it last week, of course, with a series of free kicks, and then dropped the ball in for Mark Friel to pounce on the loose ball, to hammer the ball into the net in the 4th minute of injury time. Eamon Curran's gone on as a blood substitution for Paddy McClafferty, who's still receiving some treatment down here in front of us. So it's a point apiece, early stages, 4.5 minutes gone. Michael McGinley to take the kick out. Fanad playing with the breeze pretty much in their back. It's blown more into the corner towards the River Finn end, but they are attacking that end. Ball fisted down. Paddy McGrannon almost got there. John Paul Gallagher almost got there. Neither of them did. And it's picked up now by Michael Sweeney. Michael Sweeney loses possession. Good tackling there by the defenders. Now there's a foul on the Cloughaneely defender. That was good play. Joe Friel with the ball in his hands. Wanted to get on with it quickly. It was Eamon Curran who did the good work there. Who's just come in. Dennis Boyle trying to find a bit of space. Joe Friel, no big hurry to take it. Drills it in low now, but straight into the hands there of the centre half back William McAteer. McAteer coming out over his own 45. Short booted pass, and it went into the middle to Kieran McElwain. He plays it forward. There's good tackling there on that occasion by the defence, and Paddy McGrannon gets a strong shoulder in there on Kevin Mulhern. Kevin Mulhern it was, yeah. Now Paddy Joe Duhan's out there. He plays it forward to Kieran Scanlon. Kieran Scanlon, good fisted ball forward, and is it Joe Friel's and oceans of space there. Not being picked up and being fouled, and it's going to be a free, and Dennis Boyle, I'm sure, will come out to take this one with his left foot. And Joe Friel's influence big, Martin. Obviously last week when Cloughaneely were going well, he was in the game a lot. Went out of it then in the latter stages, and obviously then Fanad were able to come back into it.
Yeah, and the games will stand for him, Charlie, as well. These extra games, I mean, we're going to stand for a place, but especially Joe Friel. And even big game with Sweeney has started well today. I know he's been over in England, he's only back, not long back. So then games will stand for them type of player. It's interesting that Fanad are playing with 2-man full forward and Cloughaneely. They're not dropping the extra player back in front.
Dennis Boyle strikes the free, but it's gone wide. To the left and wide. It was well struck, but he just didn't get the accuracy, so it stays a point apiece. 6.5 minutes into the first half of this second replay of the Donegal Intermediate Championship, and the winners of this game will be back here next Sunday again. The quarter-final stage of the Ulster Club Championship at senior, intermediate and junior level will be played. Meath Breed will be in action in the junior one down in Enniskillen, but the winners of this game play Coleraine, the Derry Intermediate Champions, here in Ballybofey next Sunday. Joe Friel again knocks the ball forward looking for Dennis Boyle, goes low but couldn't take it, and William McAteer comes in. He's immediately tackled by 2 or 3 players, John Paul Gallagher among them. And
part of Joe Friel's game, Charlie's going to have to work on his foot passing. That's 2 bad foot passing game. He's running the ball, picking up good breaks in the middle of the field, but his foot passing has been poor.
Well, there's a poor foot pass there from the free as well. Now a chance for Joe Friel again maybe to do something better. He drives the ball forward this time. Patrick Friel got a hand to it, and it deflected into the hands of the corner back there, Francis Sweeney. Francis Sweeney gave it, and now it's gone up again to Shimmy Friel. Paddy Joe Duhan standing off him in this occasion. Paddy McGrannon making a run, seemed to be covered. Shimmy Friel turns and shoots, and the ball goes wide again. So 2 wides to Fanad in the early stages, 1 to Cloughaneely from the free by Dennis Boyle. 7.5 minutes gone, and even at these early stages, Martin, you can see very little to choose between these two teams.
There's not much between it in the middle of the field and the front. The thing that's going to make the difference today is not giving away possession, and Cloughaneely are giving away possession. Particularly we talked about Joe Friel giving away possession. It's good to see Paddy McClafferty going back onto the field again, so he's going to back out Kane as a third midfielder, following his man right out there out into the middle of the field. But it's good to see we're looking at it, said Fanad are using the ball better. Eamon Sweeney's picking up a bit of ball, not as much ball as Joe Friel, but he's giving ball, and the Shimmy Friel looks very sharp so far in the game, Charlie.
Yeah, good balls into him too, and he's using it well. Free now to Fanad.
Maybe Cloughaneely should consider putting the player back, the extra player back in front of him, because that seems where the danger is.
Fanad giving the ball away again. It was Efren McFadden from the sideline ball, kicked it straight into Joe Friel. Liam Coyle's on a bit of a run. Joe Friel deciding to go over to the right hand side on this occasion. Again, it's not a good ball by him, but it might work out okay because the defender missed it. Plays it forward to Dennis Boyle. William McAteer trying to get back at him. Dennis Boyle on his right foot drops it in, and the ball goes wide again. So 2 wides apiece. 8.5 minutes gone, and you'd have to say, Martin, really the feature of the game so far is the amount of mistakes players are making.
I think even on the senior game with the senior county final we're doing, Charlie, it's the exact same thing. The amount of players, the difference going to make is the player that's going to use the ball and use it well, and that's going to make the difference in the game. There is a lot of mistakes, a lot of silly mistakes when players have time on the ball, kicking away stupid ball. This Dennis Boyle's second wide, one with his left foot from the free, and he kicked that with his right foot wide. I know, but they're playing. So it's like they're playing against the breeze, so it's harder to kick into the goals, the town goals, as we look out here.
Christy Sweeney with the kick out again from the town end here. Stand, pretty well full across there. These two teams well supported by their supporters, and here come Cloughaneely or Fanad trying to build another attack. Paddy McGrannon almost got there, seemed to foul the defender. No, says the referee, play on. Now Paddy McGrannon has the ball in his hands. Chance for him on his right foot. That looks a good score. First time he's had the ball in his hands. The former Funhouse man. Now of course playing for Fanad United in the Ulster Senior League, but very committed to Fanad Gaels in this championship campaign, and indeed on the occasion of league matches when he can fit them into his schedule, and he gives them the lead after 9.5 minutes. Another wide there.
Charlie was he had drawn in the other corner back, and he should have given the ball across to young Free in the corner. Midfield tapped into an empty net. It's a big mistake because there was an easy chance.
Ball dropped in. There was a poor free there by Sean Maguire. The Fanad defence managed to get there, but the goalkeeper Christy Sweeney under pressure goes out over his own end line, so it's going to be a 45. So that was a big chance. It was a great block in the end by Michael Lynch coming across, Martin.
Yeah, it was a good block by Michael Lynch coming across, no doubt about it, but he had left young Friel in the corner loose, and you've got to see that there. Give the ball inside, and there was an easy chance. It was a big goal chance. But what Michael Sweeney, he went for his own score, and he got the kick block, but he should have passed it inside, used his fisted pass inside. It's a good chance, again by a mistake by Cloughaneely, but it was a great chance for a goal.
Good chance, but they missed it, and they lead by 2 points to 1. They're playing with the breeze. There's 13.5 minutes gone. It's a 45, and Dennis Boyd, who's been the scorer-in-chief for Cloughaneely in the last two matches, the last two meetings of these clubs, going to take this one into the breeze. This is difficult, hitting towards the town end here. He's aiming towards the end line, really. I think Liam Coyle not too happy about it, and Joe Freed was also getting up there. Interesting tactic today by Fanad. Patrick Shields, who's been playing right half back for the last couple of weeks, has gone across to pick up Liam Coyle, who really is a playmaker and gets about the pitch a lot.
Yeah, it's interesting. I suppose we look at it from Cloughaneely point of view. I know they're playing against them, but neither Liam Coyle or JP Geller has really touched the ball yet, and this was interesting. So Fanad have been goes on top around that area.
David Sweeney launches a big ball in. There seemed to be a bit of pushing there by Mark Friel, but the Referee allows it to continue, and the ball's way out in the corner. Shimmy Field's out there looking to take a pass from him. Paddy Joe Doohan trying to watch him. He plays it short instead to Paddy McGranahan. McGranahan being tackled, coming in now close to the goal. This is good aggressive play by Paddy McGranahan, trying to get onto his right foot. He's forced to give the ball out. Nobody seems to want to shoot, although they're only outside the 20-metre line. Now the ball's dropped in there, and that's a good score by Kieran McElwain, the centre half forward. Fanat players seemed reluctant to take on the responsibility of having the shot, but he found himself in a bit of space, and with the breeze at his back he kicks the ball over the bar, and with exactly 15 minutes gone, halfway through the first half here, it's Fanat who lead by 3 points to 1, and on the balance of play, Martin, that's about right.
That's about right, because we talked about the goal chance as well, and it's 3 wides each as well, but there's nobody who wanted to kick the ball over the bar. They're playing with 2-man full forward, and there's waiting for them, they're getting early ball, and I know they're playing with the one. I'm telling you, you should drop a player back in front because of the breeze being so strong.
Sean McGuire saying that he was fouled in there from the ball in by John P. Gallagher, but the referee wasn't interested in it, and Fanat come out again. Patrick Shields in possession over at the stand end. He drills it forward now, and it's the lively Mark Friel who's after it. Michael Lynch is after him. They're very close to the sideline, but Friel does well, gives it back to Patrick Shields. Michael Lynch tackles him too high, says the referee, and it's going to be a free. And Cloughaneely at the moment, Martin, once you get up close to the 45 on the 20-metre line, they're having great trouble delivering good ball.
Yeah, they've the ball into the full forward line, and to their 2-man full forward line is nothing good. They're playing against the one. They should actually use the short passing game in the first half, work the ball up the field, because the kick's not going to, and we're Fanat are picking up the ball, and they're kicking into 2-man full forward line of Friel and Shimmy Friel, the 2 Friels in there, both of them picking up. You have Mark Friel and Shimmy Friel, and they're picking up ball in there.
Here comes the ball again, good looking score there by Shimmy Friel. It's his second point from out there on the right hand side. It's a difficult angle, he has the breeze, but you need to be accurate. So 4 points to 1, and first score came to Cloughaneely, Sean Maguire in the inside the first minute, 4 in a row for Fanat, and this game beginning to take a different shape to the last one did. This is the first time Fanat have been on top here.
You're right, Charlie, but looking down the flanks, there is a strong breeze down in the field, and you've said that, and that will make a difference. But I think for Cloughaneely, the mistake they're making is they should let the player roam out the field and drop that player back in front of that 2-man for forward, because there's good space in, and it's easier to get the ball in when you're playing with the one.
And Sweeney knocks the ball forward to his brother Michael, and well, he just took his eye off the defender, did well, and there's good covering now by the Cloughaneely defence. Paddy McClafferty, the man who took the knock earlier on, gets the pass in, and he's giving it away again. Michael Sweeney knocks it in here, and there's big danger here. Shimmy Friel couldn't take it first time, got his boot to it, and it went over the bar, but that was another half-goal chance there, and again it came about as a result of Cloughaneely giving the ball away. I'm not quite sure if it was Michael Lynch or Paddy McClafferty who fisted it into the hands of Michael Sweeney, but another let-off perhaps.
It's a let-off again, and Michael Sweeney this time fisted the ball. Let's do us up here, Charlie. He fisted the ball instead of carrying on himself into Shimmy Friel, and if Shimmy Friel had to take it the first time, it's interesting that Shimmy Friel's where he goes. I don't know, try data, or do you need him where it goes? He actually dropped possession of the ball when he got it there, and if he did catch it, it's a great chance of the ball. He did well to get a point there when it broke from, and he used his soccer skills to knock the ball over the bar.
Volleyed the ball over the bar. Even Sweeney contesting it, but comes to Liam Corn now. John Paul Gallagher trying to make a run forward. The ball's knocked forward over Sean McGuire. A little bit of a shoulder there from was it Martin Robinson? I think got the tackle in there, but anyway, Kieran McElwain has it now. Doing very well.
Since he moved in there today.
And the ball comes back now to William McAteer. Fanat have all the aces at the moment. They're coming out. McAteer out to his own 45, gives it to Eamon Sweeney. Sweeney fists the ball back. Fanat man went to ground there.
But they've dropped the player back now, Charlie. If we look out here, they've dropped the player back in front of the 2-man full forward.
Martin Robinson gets it to Eamon Sweeney again.
Got this ball out.
Almost. Didn't quite. Shimmy Friel has it now. There's danger again here. Shimmy Friel taking on Paddy Joe Doohan, and Paddy Joe Doohan fouls him, and Paddy Joe Doohan's going to get a yellow card, and Paddy Joe's going to get a ball out there because better quality ball up, and Shimmy Friel's a good player.
Good player, and he's sharp today. He carried an injury into the first stage in Donegal Park, and he was good. Definitely see sharp today. Shimmy Friel, player we talked about Brian McGyver being here today, definitely he's very, very impressive today.
Australian 16, Ireland 1 we're hearing from back in the studio, and there's just a slight delay here. I think it's Mark Friel coming down, just maybe Boots wants a change of boots. It's going to be a free, and Shimmy Friel scored 3 already. Fanat lead by 5 points to 1. This is just from inside the big D. Very, very central position. The gloves are off again, and he's been accurate so far. Here he comes. Expect him to get this, drops it in, and Drops it over the bar. 4 points for Shimmy Free.
I think I pointed to Shimmy Free as well. He takes off the gloves to get a feel of the ball, to kick it over the bar because the ball's dry, and he still puts back on the gloves when he's playing. Match again, and I think he dropped the ball into him. He dropped it because of the gloves he had on. It's interesting that he takes off the gloves, take the free, and I see a switch. There's been a switch. Paddy Joe has been taken off, and there's a Michael Lynch has been to pick up Shimmy Free. But only Coyle was the player that dropped back in front, I think, and he should have cut out that ball.
Well, it comes again, and Flynn McFadden didn't get it, but he did enough to keep possession for Fanad. Paddy Joe coming out here, now the ball goes in. Paddy McClafferty has it. McClafferty trying to work his way out, gives it forward to Kieran Scanlon. Haven't been in the game so far. This is McClafferty again, knocks it forward looking for Sean Maguire, but it wasn't a good ball, and it's going to be picked out there by Martin Robinson. Robinson doing well, fouled by Maguire, and he does.
And he's playing in the full back line, and normally playing a half back, and he's playing in there. He's cut out a lot of balls so far this half term.
Shane McAteer gives it to Eamon Sweeney. The midfielders combining inside their own 45-metre line. Short ball now to Patrick Shields, who's over here on the right hand side for the first time. Drives the ball forward again. Paddy Joe doing there, but Jimmy Freed's going to get there ahead of Michael Lynch, and well, he's got Michael Sweeney on the run, but Jimmy Freed didn't need him, and onto his left foot, and a great score. It's 7 points to 1 in Fanad's favour. Jimmy Freed's got 5 of them, and Cloughaneely really, Martin, in a bit of trouble here. We've gone 20 minutes, and they need to keep a check on the scoreline here.
Yeah, it's 7 points to 1, and Fanad being a better side, playing 2 men for 40, but the man of this half, we talked about earlier on in the game, that he looked very, very sharp. For Shimmy Freed, that's 4 points in a row. He's got 2 from frees, 2 from play, and he's naturally right-footed, and that ball went up this side here, the right side. He won it, he cut inside, and he's changed. The marker has been changed on already. Paddy Joe Doohan's been taken off, and Michael Lynch has been on him, and he won that ball and kicked it over the bar. He's shown tremendous talent, and I mean, if you're neutral here watching him at the minute, you'd be saying, well, why is that man not played for Donegal? Because he's very, very sharp, and he's got the ability. We've always talked about it, the ability. He's got it, and he's physically very strong, and he's getting out in front, and he's running the ball. And I think from a Cloughaneely point of view, they need to put the second player right in front of him to do that, to stop the supply. You've got to stop that supply, but it means great achievement from the 15th minute. After 20 seconds, Sean Maguire got a point for Cloughaneely. They haven't scored since. It's been 7 points, and we're considering the 15th minute from the last 16, 17, 19, 24 points from Shimmy Field, 2 from play and 2 from frees.
Yeah, Fanad definitely on top, and here we've got possession again. William McAteer picking up the pieces, plays it out to Paddy McGranahan. Paddy McGranahan taking on Kevin Mulhern. Mulhern would turn away and kick the ball straight up in the air, and it's cut out there by Kevin Scanlon. Kevin Scanlon's fouled. And well, an understatement to say Cloughaneely really need to get a couple of scores just to put some sense that they're back in this game again. John Paul Gallagher hasn't been a factor at all. Now they are playing against quite a strong breeze. That will make a difference, but I'm sure they won't want to get too far behind. Now ball played in low again, but well, perhaps it will work out okay for Kieran Scanlon. He was lucky it deflected off him, but it deflected in his direction again. He's trying to go through. He's been tackled by Fanad men, and the referee says that he will carry the ball. Fanad 5 players round the man on the ball there.
They're hungry. They're definitely hungry. Team. We talked about it. We talked about the question beforehand. They're being asked now if Cloughaneely at this stage in the game. I mean, they haven't got really up the field since early on in the game. And Fanad are a hungrier side. They're working hard. They've got a tactic. They're hitting a 2-man full forward, and they're picking up the ball out the field.
Strong tackle there by Joe Freely on Kieran McElwain. Out over the sideline went McElwain. The referee's going to cross there. I have to say, I felt Freely was lucky not to be blown up for a free there, given the type of tackle that went in. The referee was happy enough with it, and Kieran McElwain, who scored 1 of the points for Fanad. Shimmy Freed's got 5 of them. McElwain and McGranahan have got the other 2. Sean Maguire opened the scoring here in the first 30 seconds. Kieran McElwain not too happy, back on his feet again. Going to get some treatment, I think. Joe Freely wants to take the sideline ball. Cloughaneely need a couple of scores. John Paul Gallagher trying to create a bit of space, but closely marked. Fanad marking very, very closely. Dennis Boyd's on the run now. Joe Freely just can't find the target. I think he's just going to have to lob it in. But he goes short now.
He's right in front of the goals. He can't take the ball in.
And again, we've lost possession, and back it goes again. Only Coyle going back there, and the ball goes out for another sideline ball. Fanad look to have the better age about them, and the scoreline reflects that. 7 points to 1 in their favour. Despite the strong breeze, they definitely are the better side here. Only Improvement at 16-7, yeah, up, but apparently very rough, and Graham Garrity carried off well. We also said that Graham Garrity would be in for it, so perhaps they carried out their word. 26.5 minutes gone here. Cloughaneely have got a point back. Paddy McClafferty coming up from corner back, well fed by Joe Friel, and well, there's a half goal chance on. We'll talk to Martin about that in a moment. Martin, could have been a goal if he'd have given in.
Chance again, the same thing about him. Paddy, maybe he's a defender and he should have given the ball to Sean Maguire. He'd drawn the man, and Sean Maguire's inside, so it definitely was a goal chance, but it's an important score for Cloughaneely, because considering they got the first score after 22nd, and they got that after 20 seconds of the game, they got that after 25 minutes, Charlie, so they needed the score.
Almost 27 minutes gone, they're on the attack again. There's Paddy McClafferty again, Eamon Sweeney pushes him in the back. And just in the last minute or two, Cloughaneely perhaps upping their game a little bit, Mark.
Definitely up the game, and from their point of view, they needed up the game before half time, because you consider maybe in the first game Cloughaneely went in very well ahead at half time. Sometimes certain teams don't want the half time whistle to come, but they definitely have upped their game. But to come back to the Australian thing, I mean, you just think of the crack going on all week and singling out Graham Garrity and taking him out of games. I don't think, I always say this, the game has nowhere, and I mean, I think it's supposed to be a very, very rough match as well. And Ireland are, as professionals against Ireland, men that play physically tough sport. There's not what our game's about.
Yeah.
And I rely for this ability to work tomorrow morning. I'm not going to stuff of taking players out and saying we're going to do it. That's all right in professional sport, they want to do it. That's what they want to play the game. But I mean, there's no place. I mean, you have a lot of children that game anyway, watching that kind of stuff.
82,000, less than that here in McCool Park. Here's Shimmy Friel, he's been a star man so far, dropping another shot in. Goalkeeper looks as if he's got this one under control, Michael McGinley, and he has, and he gives it out, and the ball's played forward now, looking for Sean Maguire, who's inside his own 45 metre, but a nice bit of play of the ball. This is better play by Cloughaneely. They certainly upped the ante a little bit here. Scanlon gives it back to Liam Coyle again.
Charlie, it's a playing sharper football, which is working for them.
The ball played inside here now, played well, and John Paul Gallagher's on the run. If Sean Maguire sees him, he shoots see him, and he does see him. He plays it inside here, looking for Kieran Scanlon. Scanlon's bottled up there by Patrick Shields, gets the pass away, scoring chance here for Sean Maguire, drops it in, and he drops it over the bar. And that's a well-taken score by Sean Maguire, but more importantly, that play came from all the way from the goalkeeper right up. And whatever's happened to Cloughaneely, or whatever's been said to them, Martin, they've been a different team in the last 5 minutes.
Definitely up the ante completely. You just see William McIntyre, the number 6, is down into the belows here, and he just seems to be a problem with his Hansen. John Paul Gallagher coming over and getting involved, maybe the two posts getting involved, Rachel. But just come back to that there, Sean Maguire came out the field, and then the first team won the ball. He was on, you just sitting in the pundit, he was on the ball right there in his own half. He ended up going up the field to pick it over the bar, and it was a very, very good score, and a very, very important score. But they've changed their style of football, running the game up the field, getting players on the ball, and giving quality ball inside.
We're going to see along Frankie Doherty officiating down here, fourth official, 2 minutes of extra time. That means we've got about 3 minutes left, because we're just inside the final minute of normal time. Out it comes to the middle of the park again. Joe Friel shouted, didn't get there, but the ball comes off the boot of somebody to Liam Coyle. Strong play by Liam Coyle now. Good ball winner. He's got John Paul ahead of him. John Paul got it on his left foot, and a good left foot he has, and he kicks a fine score. So this looks as if it's a tie between two teams, Martin, that play better when they're actually behind than when they're ahead.
Yeah, that's just exactly that sums it up. You know, 7 points to 1 down after 20 minutes, looking bad. Now we've gone to 29, nearly 30 minutes, and it's all of a sudden 7 points to 4. And Clann, at that stage, Fanad looked as if they were going to go on and win the game. Now stage Cloughaneely, considering they're playing against the one that come right back into it, won the ball, and they've taken good scores, and all their scores, their 4 points have come from playing. That's 3 great scores in a row. And Paddy McClafferty had wing half back, started up, he got up the field and showed them how to do it, and then you had Sean Maguire getting a point and playing a good point from. That's a very good score from JP Gallagher off his left foot.
Bob breaks in, and it's picked up there by Shane McAteer. Shane McAteer gets it off now to McElwain. McElwain gives it to Paddy Martin, or Cathal Martin, excuse me. He plays it outside here to Michael Sweeney. Michael Sweeney trying to run round the defender and doing a pretty good job of getting around Eugene Maguire. Maguire stayed with him. He's going to get help from Scanlon. It's a poor ball in. The ball comes out rather fortuitously again to Kieran McElwain. He tries to get it across here to Mark Friel. Poor passing, the ball comes to Eamon Sweeney, he drops it in, should be the goalkeeper's ball. Well, he did well, the goalkeeper, and Michael Sweeney apparently was in the small parallelogram according to Seamus McGonigal, so it's going to be a free out. 7-4, we're inside the first minute of injury time here. Fanad Gaels leading. They've had to come from behind in the last 2 matches at the O'Donnell Park over the last 2 weekends. Poor ball out, Paddy McGranahan gets there, got a strong tackle as he got there, but he's determined and he's held on to it, looking for a chance, turning and twisting. He's still turning and twisting, still got possession, gets it in, and the referee says finally that he was fouled. Cloughaneely player down. and a chance here for Shimmy Friel, maybe just in the last minute now of play in the first half, just double the score, double the lead here, or double the score to 8 points to 4 with a free from about 30 metres, and somebody's going to need a bit of treatment, I think. Seamus McGonigal indicating perhaps a bit of a knock and a bit of a cut or something, but the referee anxious that there's some treatment comes on. Just take the opportunity when this injury's happening, Martin, just to go back to the Australian rules game. I mean, after what happened last year in Australia, I think everybody would have been happy if they had have just pulled the plug on it then, you know.
I think so, Charlie, and I just think that's what should be done with it. It should be pulled the plug on it. It's just not, you can't have a game that's played in Australia, played once a year, twice a year. You just can't. It's not played in Australia, it's not played in Ireland, that type of game. I mean, it's been hyped up by the GA themselves, and they're passing out free passes and everything else. And just far from Shimmy Friel's going away, there's a ban on Shimmy Friel. He thinks himself has gone over the bar, and then some of the Fanad players, Charlie, have gone into the umpires, getting on to the umpires, but Shimmy McGonigal's going in and telling them to get out of it. But go back to Australia, I think there's no place. The only thing that makes the game the last day in Galway, because the two teams were told to just keep it quiet. I mean, it was no good. It was no good. It was no spectacle. The only thing that makes a spectacle is the physical contact, and we don't want that in our sport. We've got our own sport here, and if we put the same, I was saying if they'd enter provincials, Charlie, half-time horses going here, but if they'd enter provincials, Charlie, and we did the exact same amount of work promoting them, and had the two games in Crow Park, and get all our children up, because there's a lot of children who go to it. It's mostly all children. They give deals to clubs when we I think we'll see the best players in Ireland playing, and then both games in Crow Park with two semi-finals.
We're underway here for the second half, and Big Joe Friel gets possession, and Cloughaneely now playing towards the river thin end, and they'll be anxious to get off to a good start. A little push in the back for starters there by Martin Robison. Not what the doctor ordered, you'd have to say, because well, Sean Maguire will take the free himself from just outside the big D, and Cloughaneely, I'm sure Joe McGarvey and his mentors would have been saying to them, Martin, get a couple of early scores and we're right back in this game.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they've won both of the throw-ins. They got the foul forward, and Sean Maguire kicked a point from play the first half, and they've a chance here for a free for a foul on Sean Maguire.
And he kicks it in, and he kicks it over the bar, so it's 3 points for Sean Maguire. It's a total of 5 points for Cloughaneely, so just 2 points between them, and we're still inside the first minute. And just as they did in the first half, Cloughaneely getting the opening score in the half inside the first minute. So 7 points to 5. The breeze, if anything, Martin, and I was talking to a couple of the photographers down there, they say it's cold down there, but the wind, if anything, has got much stronger since the start of the game.
Yeah, exactly, it has, and it's definitely helped them in a good start. And again, winning the ball, they've won the ball from the throw-in. Joe Friel has picked up the break from the throw-in, both throw-ins, and they've got 2 scores of it, and that's their first point from a free.
Joe Friel got his hands that couldn't hold it, and it came down here, and William McAteer picked it up. He knocks it forward here, and it's well picked up by Aidan McAteer. Aidan McAteer sells a couple of nice dummies to Paddy McLafferty. Paddy McLafferty's after him now. He's got support from Kevin Mulhern. The pass wasn't good, but it comes into the hands here of Kieran McElwain, gives it back to Aidan McAteer again. Hospital pass into Paddy McGranahan, and Paddy wasn't able to take it. Paddy Joe Doohan, who had a torrid time in the early stages against Shimmy Friel, was switched off him, and he won the free off Aidan McAteer. Liam Coyle away back in his own defence, wanting to take the free there. Paddy McLafferty making a bit of a run as well, but not too many options. John Paul Gallagher making a run. He need to go through the eye of a needle to find him. Paddy Joe Doohan gives it back to Liam Coyle. Forward now it goes to Mulhern, to Paddy Joe Doohan, very close to the sideline. Only Coyle gets it inside again, and Mulhern gives it forward to Paddy McLafferty again. Cloughaneely playing their way out of trouble very well. A nice ball forward here. Declan McGarvey has it now. Haven't seen too much of him being tackled, but he gets it back to John Paul Gallagher. John Paul Gallagher's shot is well blocked, comes back to him. He was lucky that it did. Now he's looking for the options. Joe Friel's one of them, across from him, halfway between the 70 and the 45 metre line, drops it in. There's a man free. Sean Maguire didn't take it first time, and the chance is gone. Oh, what an opportunity that would have been. I don't think Joe Friel meant to pass it into him, but somehow Sean Maguire had got loose in there, and Martin McHugh, well, he took his eye off it, didn't he?
The eye of the ball and won the ball. He was straight through. He was thinking about what he was going to do with the ball, Charlie, before he got possession of the ball. He was in behind, and he was straight down in goal, looking straight at the goalkeeper if he catches the ball. And good defending by young Robertson. He got back and got his hand on it, but Maguire should have got that ball in the net.
Oh, what an opportunity. How costly is that going to be at the end of this game? Cloughaneely in the ascendancy. They're getting men on the ball. There's plenty of running. Now they have oceans of space here. There was a late tackle, but the referees played a good advantage, because it's Kieran Scanlon who has it. He's fouled, and Seamus McGonigal, I think, spotted the foul, and has he spotted who committed it? I think he has. Somebody's looking very guilty. Is it William McAteer and John Paul Gallagher are both been spoken to? They were both spoken to in the first half as well. and there's a tick there for William McAteer on this occasion, but there's going to be a free, and it's going to be, well, rather ironically, Sean Maguire taking it. But I don't think he could believe his luck, Martin, that he was in behind the defence and that ball was just, it was landing in his lap.
Yeah, the one that, the breeze is strong out there, the one caught it, took it in over Robinson, was playing it from in front to full back, just played him from in front Martin Robinson, but he got out behind, and he just took his eye, he was thinking about what he's going to do, Charlie, and took his eye off it. Well,
he's thinking about what he's going to do now, and what he's done is he's kicked the free over the bar. It's 4 points for him, 2 points for Cloughaneely in the early stage of this second half, and suddenly there's just 1 point between them now. Fanad 7 points, Cloughaneely 6 points, and interestingly, Martin McHugh, we had 33 minutes in the first half. Fanad haven't scored since the 20th minute. That's 17 minutes ago now.
Yeah, that stage when they were 7 points to 1 up, they should have kept the foot on the pedal, as they say, Charlie, and keep going. But them scores were wild. I'm really talking about scores before half time, and they were in Paddy McCaffrey getting up the field, and that second point to make it 7-2, and then Sean Maguire got a good point from play. He's got 2 points from play and 2 points from frees, Sean Maguire.
Well, it comes to the middle of the park as big men contesting it, but McElwain gets it and gives it to Eamon Sweeney. Eamon Sweeney lands it into the corner here, looking for Mark Friel. Mark Friel being tackled there by Michael Lynch, staying very close to him. Interestingly, Paddy Joe Doohan's gone back into full back to mark Shimmy Friel again. This is Michael Shields on it, gives it into Shimmy Friel, but Paddy Joe does very well on that occasion, and it's going to be a sideline ball to Cloughaneely. Liam Coyle takes it quickly, gives it into Only Coyle. He gives it to Paddy Joe Doohan, into Paddy McClafferty. They're in front of their own goals. They need to be careful, but there's a foul there by Ian McAteer, and that'll give them a little bit.
Will be a big score in this game for either team.
Well, yeah, when the goals have come, there've been big scores in this so far, Martin, and none bigger than when Shimmy Friel dropped the ball in and Mark Friel battered the ball into the net just as he did the week before. There's a rugby tackle there, and the referee not too happy with the same Mark Friel, and he's going to be booked. Substitute coming on to the Cloughaneely side, James Gallagher, the Finn Harps goalkeeper, wearing number 23, is going to would see him come in.
Got a text from somebody at the game that practice right out here, Charlie. Booing Mexican wave thuggery, men dressed as leprechauns, and you know, as people said, the diehards didn't like soccer or rugby in Croke Park. I mean, that there is thuggery. That's what they have in it today.
It's a pity, isn't it? Here comes Cloughaneely again, building from the back. The ball played forward here to Dennis Boyle in a bit of space. Well, he just, I don't know what he was trying to do, but he lost possession and he fouls Martin Robinson, and it's going to be a free out. There's going to be this substitute's taking a little bit while to get in because Seamus McGonigal's attention cannot be attracted by Robbie O'Donnell just at the moment, and out come Fanad Gaels again, trying to build from the back. The ball goes to big Eamon Sweeney in the middle of the park. John Paul Gallagher coming back, trying to tackle him. Eamon Sweeney bursting through, plays the ball out here, looking for Mark Friel again. It's very, very close to the sideline. He'll do well to keep this and keep any sort of control. Well, he's done very well, but his feet were out, but the ball wasn't, and he's working his way in. Michael Lynch trying to get goal side of him again, good defending, and Paddy McClafferty gets in there. Cloughaneely certainly have upped their game, there's no question about that. Only Coy's foul there. John Paul Gallagher's in a bit of space, but they want to make a substitution, and I think it's Kevin Scanlon that's coming off, number 8. He's limping, Kevin, and James Gallagher is going to come in. David Walsh is among the substitutes, by the way, for Fanad United, wearing number 24, the Finn Harps striker. But here's the Finn Harps goalkeeper, James Gallagher, coming on, and it is indeed Kevin Scanlon who's gone off. Short free taken by Michael Lynch into Paddy McClafferty. Bundle of energy is McClafferty. Paddy Joe Doohan's away in a run on the far side. Ball played across, not the best pass in the world. James Gallagher's going to get onto it. Just flicks it back to Paddy Joe, but he's under pressure from Shimmy Friel. Does well, Paddy Joe holding possession. Gets it away to Paddy McClafferty. He's under pressure as well. He's got support to his right hand side, but somehow finds a route down the middle to go. Now launches the ball forward. Wasn't the best pass in the world. It's cut out inside there by the defender. I think it was Martin Robinson again. In fact, he gives it to Eamon Sweeney. Sweeney on halfway, fisted pass to Shimmy Friel on the 45. Shimmy Friel, short ball in, goes to Aidan McAteer. Aidan McAteer's in a bit of space, time to shoot. Aidan McAteer drops it across, and the ball goes wide. With their first shot at goal in the second half, Martin, and really Aidan McAteer should have scored there, shouldn't he?
There's a good chance of a point. Shimmy Friel just dropped out of it. It's interesting, the marking has changed again in the Cloughaneely full-back line. Paddy Joe Doohan is picking up Shimmy Friel again, and they are dropping the player back in front, and that player is Only Coyle. They're getting Only Coyle back in front, letting Kieran make it away and drop feet and letting him go, and putting Only Coyle into that area back in front of the full.
Good kick out again by McGinley, but the ball drops down, and well, there's a boot going in there, and the referee Kevin Mulhern saying he tried to win the ball. He did, but Kieran McElwain had gone down, so he couldn't use the boot, and it's going to be a free just down in front of us here. Fanad are now attacking the town end here at McCool Park, playing into the breeze, and defending the River Finney, and here's Kieran McElwain, who scored one of their points in the first half, gives a short ball here to Shane McAteer. Shane McAteer plays it into Shimmy Friel. Paddy Joe Doohan's too far off, but then he gets a fantastic block on it, comes to Big Joe Friel. Big Joe Friel sends it forward here to Liam Coyle. Liam Coyle gives it out to John Paul Gallagher. Vital man there, but the ball forward by John Paul's very, very poor, and it's cut out then by William McAteer.
I'm a fan of the homework done to John Paul Gallagher. He looked for Dennis Boyle all the time. And that's why he was the wrong option.
And he's hardly found them well. William McAteer forcing his way through. John Paul Gallagher appealing that he was over carrying the ball. Referee Seamus McGonigal doesn't concur with that opinion, and the free's just outside the 45-metre line. Aidan McAteer on the run, Paddy McClafferty with him. McAteer gets there, goes to ground, gets it back here now to William McAteer again, sells a dummy to Liam Coyle, inside to Patrick Shields. Patrick Shields thought about shooting there initially, but up the ball goes by Eamon Sweeney, grabs it, he's going to shoot, but well, what he does is a big Gary Owen right up in the air. Who's going to get this one? Players positioning themselves, and out comes the defender. I think it was the wing back, Eugene Maguire, who came out. Now it's played forward. John Paul Gallagher's motions of space here. The ball's played forward to Sean Maguire, a little bit wide off him, and there's a pretty acute angle. John Paul still on the run. William McAteer trying to get back to him. He's on his left foot. John Paul, he shoots and he pulls it wide. What an opportunity there. Martin McHugh for the equaliser.
You think when there's everyone down, they'll put any amount of money in their pocket and I'm kicking that ball over the bar. It's a fan affair. That's the difference in playing with a one and playing with, you're playing with a two-man full forward. And that was only a one-man Sean Maguire in his own. If they're time out the field, he can make 2 or 3 runs and say there's no back in mark, but good ball, and Sean Maguire give a good ball to John Paul Gallagher, he'd be very, very disappointed. That was a great chance for an equaliser. Good play up at the other end, by Eugene Maguire.
Eugene Maguire, yeah.
And it just seemed that problems, as you said, what have we gone to back to 20th minute of the first half since they got their score, and now we've gone
10 minutes in the second half.
I know they're playing with the one, but they're just playing against the one, but they're just taking that run option. I think they want to try to get a little bit of a break now that they're clear injured, maybe to take that break to get a well strong. There was a great chance to equalise.
23 minutes since Fanad scored. A bit of a stoppage here for an injury to a Fanad player. Thanks, Oisin. Cloughaneely winning the ball. Big Joe Friel out around the middle of the park, winning the ball and giving it in to Dennis Boyle. He's won the free, and it's going to be a free. Joe Friel's a player you talked about a few years ago, Martin. Player with potential. I know he was away then, and obviously that disrupts any chance he has of getting in the county scene. He's training with the county squad at the moment. He's a big lad, good fielder, good left foot on him. Is he an answer?
I think looking at him, maybe he's physically strong enough in the middle of the field, but you see maybe centre forward, wing, half forward, and not generally half forward, and he could pick it, you could aim kick outside and get him up. He's going to get his level of fitness up.
Sean Maguire having a good day. He's matched Shimmy Friel now. The two full forwards have scored 5 points each, some of them from play, some from frees, but the sides are level at 7 points apiece. And let's go back to the 20th minute of the first half. Shimmy Friel scored a point to make it 7 points to 1. It's 7 each now.
7 each, and that's 3 points in the second half from Sean Maguire, and 3 of them Charlie have come from frees. No point from free the first half, but 3 of them from frees. Fanad and Decisive giving away frees, especially out on the left side with Sean Maguire's right, where he's easy enough to get over the bar.
Lovely bit of fielding there by James Gallagher. Gets the ball back there. Wasn't a great pass, but only Coyle was brave, and now the ball's played forward to Joe Friel, who's finding a bit of space. Patrick Shields trying to close him down. He's got support running inside him from Kevin Mulhern. Joe Friel on his left foot. That looks a great shot, but it's just curling, just curls to the left and wide. But definitely, Martin, Fanad have gone completely out of this game. Well, let's be fair, Cloughaneely have come right into this game.
It's the same thing. Cloughaneely have gone out of it, and that we talked about that area in the middle of the field. That's the area Joe Friel's come into the game very well in the second half. He's getting on a lot of loose ball, and big game with Sweeney's playing around the middle of the field, but he's not following, and when he's going forward, and it's one thing in midfield you got to be able to defend, and Joe Friel's getting on a lot of ball. That's it by James Gallagher.
Great kick out, and Sean Maguire's onto it now, and we know how accurate he is, and he's on his weaker foot, but he gives the ball forward to Declan McGarvey. McGarvey shoots, it's curling, it hits the post. Oh, there was a goal chance. There's still a goal chance. John Paul Gallagher's pulled down. The referee says there's a penalty. I'm not quite sure who had the initial chance on there. Declan McGarvey's shot came off the post. There was a man inside. I think it might have been Kieran Scanlon. He was stretching for it, couldn't get it, but it came into the hands of John Paul Gallagher, and he was just about to unload the left foot, Martin, when the feet were taken from him.
Because he was going to hammer it into the net with the left foot, and that goal came away from a bad kick out.
Yeah, very bad kick out.
And just got caught with a bad kick out, and that's the disappointing thing for the goalkeeper. His head is down enough with the bad kick out, and now he's going to face up to a penalty. It looks like Dennis Boyle, the captain, will take it. We talked about how important the goal would be in this game. There's been a couple of goals missed, a couple of chances been there. This is a big chance. Goal is going to kick with his left foot.
Christy Sweeney, who replaced Seamus McAteer. And the starting line-up here for Fanad, facing up to Dennis Boyle, who interestingly has not scored in this game so far. In the river Finlay, and here he comes, taking with his left foot, takes it. Oh, it's a wonderful penalty, absolutely wonderful penalty, just in under the crossbar, into the roof of the net. And have we seen, with 14 minutes gone as I speak, Martin McHugh, the big changing point in this game?
We talked about it making a difference. As going forward, we've got the second half, and they've all come from place balls, only 4 points from frees. Just, I said, just when the Fanad defence giving away frees, and just a bad kick out, caught them badly there, and the commission where it did well, won it, laid it off inside, and it's all been out to Cloughaneely in the second. But what a penalty! She given when you saved it.
Not a chance. Fantastic drive with his left foot. Just remember, he's 2 yards further out than they are in soccer, and he's got a yard less to aim at. But Dennis Boyle, very good soccer player.
He hadn't scored in the game either, so it was a fair bit of pressure. And that's it. I was watching him. He caught the ball when the penalty was given. He was going to take it. He walked right round out the field with the ball, in the ball, and he came in and set it and kicked it.
Here he goes again now on his left foot, curling it in, and curling it wide. And the wides tally for Cloughaneely, 7 wides for them, 4 wides for Fanad. But it's more importantly 1-7 for Cloughaneely, 7 points for Fanad United. What have Fanad got to do to get back into this game, Martin?
They get a score. They need a score. And if they get a score now, even a point to get back to 2. But you said, you said after 20 minutes of the first half, they had 7 points on the board. We've gone 15 minutes into the second half, and we still have that 7 points.
Brendan Callahan's going to come on wearing number 12. The Brecon ball comes down, and well, Shane McAteer did well, but it comes now to Patrick Shields, looks inside to see what's happening, but the defenders are getting the better of the forwards on there. Michael Shields, surely he was fouled. Referee's going to blow it up. And I thought he was fouled, Martin, there. Seamus is going to throw the ball up.
Foul coming out of the ball, and there's a free, definitely a free. There's no doubt about that. Seamus going to throw it. I think that's been Seamus that first bad call.
He's got a good game today, Seamus McGonigal. In fact, we haven't mentioned him as an indication of that. Very experienced referee. Here's Brendan Callahan coming on, and well, that's an interesting substitution. Shane McAteer, he's not too happy about it, I would say, coming off there, and that surprises me a little bit, I'd have to say. The midfielder not happy about it, but that's the decision that the Fanad Gaels sideline has made. The ball played forward again. Sean Maguire on the run. Martin Robertson, who's done a good job on him in terms of general play, but there's good support for him. James Gallagher come behind him. The ball's played inside to Declan McGarvey. Didn't take it first time, takes it second time, gives it back to James Gallagher. James Gallagher inside to John Paul. There's a man free inside. John Paul sells a nice dummy, trying to get onto that left foot again, trying to force his way. The referee says that he was over carrying the ball. There's going to be a free out. Good tackling by the Fanad defence. Dennis Boyle doesn't allow them to take the free quickly, so they'll bring it forward. 16 and a half minutes gone in the second half. 1-7 to Cloughaneely, 7 points to Fanad. Fanad led by 7 points to 1 after 20 minutes of this game. They haven't scored since. Eamon Sweeney surely overcarried the ball. The referee gave him the benefit of the doubt and lets him get away with it. Brendan Callahan gives it back to Eamon Sweeney. He plays it inside to Kieran McElwain. McElwain plays it forward looking for Shimmy Friel. They need a big finish from him. He's done it the last couple of weeks. Can he do it here? Shimmy Friel launching that one. Is going to drop in around the small parallelogram. Players trying to mass there. The goalkeeper comes. There's a chance. The ball's fisted in, but no, the referee's not going to allow it. He says it was either a free. No, he's actually signalling the player was inside the small parallelogram. But it'll let off that, Martin.
Sure, from here, Charlie,
it was in the air a long time.
The ball was in the air a long time, and the player contested knocked it down. Now, there were no complaints by the Fanad player. Just let the people know it was knocked down, and Michael Sweeney came through and fisted the ball into the net.
I don't think it was him. I don't think it was him who was in the square. I think it was the other player.
Yeah. Contested the ball coming down, and I just think that Jimmy Field kicked a long time in the air. It's very hard on referees. It's hard on umpires. Hard to make the decision whether they're in the square. And I think someone should be done away with and get it through. What about House and Clann? He wouldn't have complained if that goal had to be been allowed. We called, but Seamus McGonigal made the call. He was closer than we were to it here. He made the call that it's been around.
Yeah.
The ball was outside the square of the right angle where we want to call it. It was a free and out of Fanad in the chance.
Free from the 14-metre line, and a chance for their first score since the 20th minute of this game. Jimmy Freed's the man, and he drops it over the bar. That's his 6th point of the game. It's Fanad's first score, as I said, since 20 minutes into the first half, and we've gone, as I speak, 18 minutes into the second half. That's a long time. We had 33 minutes in the first half, so it's taken them over half an hour to score again.
Considering they were scoring as well at that stage in the first half and they're getting the ball through, but they've tightened down the drop players. They're not attacking, they're dropping players back in front in that situation. Very interesting. Talking about Shane McAteer taking off, he threw his scrum shield out and he wasn't too happy, and he left the fan at Dublin, right away down, and he sat in the chair there and he said, "Go Frankie Porter's down." But see him moving back up now.
Here's Joe Freed. Oh, what a score. Oisin, just 1 second. A great score from Joe Freed. Sorry, Oisin, because he was on the run. He was being tackled as he hit the ball, but he somehow got it over the bar. It's out again to 3 points. Oisin won 8 to 8 points.
There's a man of the match there. Number 2 for Cloughaneely, he's outstanding.
Well, there's a third match between these two teams, and the last two have shown that the team coming from behind are the most dangerous. It's Fanad now on this occasion, because Cloughaneely did come from behind to lead by a goal. Remarkably, Dennis Boyle went low to take that one, but he couldn't take it, and Fanad have it again. Fanad, Paddy McGranahan's way back in his own defence, gives it to Eamon Sweeney. He tried to find Brendan Callan, but it was a hospital pass, a terrible pass, and there's a chance now. Kevin Mulhern has it. Kevin Mulhern knocks it out to Liam Coyle. There's a great chance here. Liam Coyle leaves the ball, in fact, and the ball was taken off his hands there by Sean Maguire, and he kicks the ball wide, but again Martin McHugh, big let off for Fanad. Very poor ball out of defence there by Eamon Sweeney, was it?
Mistakes in this, whether they're getting caught. And they just let you know, Charlie, at the listen to the words, and it cost me won the Euro Championship to cut that late goal the last day. They won it, I think it was 114 to 211, something like that, 1 points. Because they got a let off the last day and they went on today to 1-1.
Yeah, well, I wonder will Cloughaneely do the same today. The ball's played forward. Shimmy Free's coming out here. Paddy Joe's right there with him. Does well, does Paddy Joe Doohan. He had a poor start to this game, but he's making up for it now. And Kevin Mulhern coming forward. Shimmy Free went back at him. Paddy Joe Doohan just down below us here. Gives it to Liam Coyle. Liam Coyle gives a short one to John Paul Goller. Didn't take it first time, but he was fouled then by Aidan McAteer. And Cloughaneely will be happy to hold on to possession, and they have good players that can hold possession.
One thing I found don't get here getting beaten. The one thing you don't do is losing a match, just give away silly face, because gives them a chance. Joe Field's going to set up the ball, take his time taking the kick. You've got to keep let the player play the ball and don't give away silly face.
Joe Field going long here, looking for Sean Maguire. It's a very good kick with the breeze at his back. Sean Maguire was being held there by Martin Robinson. There's going to be a free in and a chance for Dennis Boyle to extend the lead, but it's going to be a difficult chance because it's only about, well, he's moving in a little bit, and Robbie O'Donnell just going to the scene of the crime there and telling them that's the spot. It's going to be about maybe 10 paces in from the sideline. It's just outside the 14-metre line, and he's left-footed, so it's on the right side for a left-footed kicker, but this is a difficult, but this is an important one, Martin.
It's an important one. You always like when you're playing to be the 4 points up, and this is a chance to put them 4 points up. He's kicking it off the ground, but Fanad have been very indisciplined. Those were silly frees to give away. They're giving away far too many frees in the second.
Here comes Dennis Boyle from the acute angle, curling it. There's a beautiful looking free. That's a super score. It's only a goal and a point from a penalty and a free by Dennis Boyle. He's been a lot quieter than he was in the open two matches. But when it was most required, an important stage of the match, he's kicked that goal from the penalty. 23 minutes gone, it's 198 points. Can Fanad come back for the third Sunday in a row?
Look, when we go back to the first half, Charlie, when there were 7 points to 1 up Fanad, they've got 3 points to freeze themselves, and they're going really, really well. Then they give away, they've got 3 points, good 3 points for Cloughaneely from play, then they get 7 points for. But the second half, they've only got Joe Friel, the midfielder's only point that they've got from play. All the rest has been indisciplined by Fanad, giving away silly scores.
And great tenacious play by the Cloughaneely defence, particularly Michael Lynch is on the ground. The referee says that he overcarried the ball and touched it on the ground. The free's going to be given. He doesn't want to give it up, and this is an important free as well. Shimmy Friel wandering out to take it halfway between the 20 metre and the 45 metre line, and looks like he's going to take this one from the ground, is he? No, he's going to take it from the hand. It's about 20 metres in from the sideline. You'd expect him to usually kick three out of 4 of these over the bar, but under pressure, can he do it? He pulls it, and he pulls it wide, and that's a poor miss. An important time of the game. The clock tells us that there's 24 minutes, almost 24 and a half gone, so 5.5 minutes to go. 1-9 to Cloughaneely, 8 points to Fanad, and really Fanad and nobody but themselves to blame for the situation they find themselves in.
Exactly. I mean, it's interesting with the first game, Cloughaneely were the team in the first half, really on top completely. You couldn't see any way back for Fanad. They came back. Today we looked at Fanad, the team completely on top, and you looked at after 20 minutes, you could see no way back for Cloughaneely. And that Fanad have really lost on themselves completely. I mean, as you said, they've only got that 1 point from the free, and that's all they've got. You just can't, you're not going to win a game maybe going that long without scoring, without getting a score from play. I mean, the last score from play was the 20th, we said, was the 20th minute of the first half. Yeah. They haven't scored since that, Charlie, so yeah, it's a big game.
Accidental. Okay. This is about it. 2 players committed for the ball, and on goes a Fanad substitute. It's Michael McGroty going on. Play will start with a sideline ball. Big Joe Friel, who's had a good game today, launching it down, looking for Sean Maguire again. The ball's knocked down, seemed to be picked off the ground there by Martin Robinson. The referee says that Martin Robinson is overholding the ball, and well, that's a tough call. I think he was lucky to get away initially, Martin, with picking the ball off the ground, but Seamus McGonigal now pulling him up for overcarrying, and well, Dennis Boyle coming out again. And will I venture to say if he kicks this over the bar, that'll probably be it?
It looks like it, looking at Fanad, I don't see where they're going to get any scores from. Dennis Boyle kicks this over the bar. You can't see them, you just can't see where Fanad are going to get scores at this stage, Terry.
Well, Dennis Boyle's kick, it's about 30 metres out, maybe just slightly more than that. It's about 20 metres in from the sideline. He's got the wind, well, he's kicking slightly into because it's blowing into that corner, but if he can get the right curl on it, the wind will help it then. Curls it in, it's low, it's close to the end line, and the ball's gone wide. I think somebody's swinging a fist at it there. Maybe John Paul Gallagher. So it remains Cloughaneely 1-9, Fanad Gaels 8 points. The watch tells us that there's 27 minutes gone, 3 plus injury time to go. We'll keep an eye on what Frankie Doherty is what he'd indicate, and they've lost possession again. Joe Friel trying to get there, but Cathal Martin tackles him. The referee says there was a foul. Ball played forward now to Michael Sweeney. Michael Sweeney gives it to Eamon Sweeney. Eamon Sweeney knocks it back inside here to Kieran McElwain. He gives it off here to Cathal Martin. Seem to be charging with the ball. The referee allows it to continue. Martin Robinson's forward. Now it's Aidan McAteer coming forward here. McAteer launches one up. Paddy Joe Doohan comes out, and well, he's a great second half, Paddy Joe. Credit to him because he had a bad start to the game, but he really got his act together. Here's another man who had a great game, Michael Lynch. He made that vital block, Martin, if you remember, in the first half on Michael Sweeney. But the full back line, and fair to play to Paddy Joe Doohan, many's a man would have dropped his head. He got a yellow card, but he's really improved.
The full back line, two of them together, the full back line being very, very impressive. Both of them, see Paddy Joe with this ball again. Put the ball and say Paddy Joe said at half time last night, going back to Mark Shimmy Friel, I wanted to play, and he came out the second half and played him.
He's done well. Kevin Mulhern, who's done well. The whole Cloughaneely defence in the second half have done well, you'd have to say.
Yeah. He's 17, he's minor next year again.
He's tough.
That's got a big future.
Tough lad, goes to ground, referee says play on. Kieran McElwain robbed him, ball's played in. Paddy Joe's again in front of his own 20 metre line. He's dropped the ball here, slipped. Now there's a chance, Michael Sweeney's in possession. Shimmy Friel, there's a goal chance here. Shimmy Friel has it. What a brilliant save! Brilliant save by Michael McGinley. Well, that could be it for Fanad. There was a mistake. Paddy Joe was unfortunate. His foot left him and the ball went in. Shimmy Field had the chance. The angle was slightly acute, but nonetheless it was a great save by Michael McGinley. Cloughaneely are on the attack. I'll come to Martin in a moment or two because Kevin Mahern now is up inside the other 45. He's got Declan McGarvey outside him. He's got a player behind him and there's a free. Well, they had the chance, Martin.
The chance, it was a goal chance. He threw out about it, ball inside the Shimmy Field. And Mr. Paddy Joe, as you said, slipped. Ball into Michael Sweeney. Instead of the first half, he hit the ball. He passed this ball into Shimmy Field. Thought Shimmy Field just lost his foot and was just taking up angle. And McGinley was out very quick. And a good save by Michael McGinley. That's what he hasn't a lot to do all day, but he still was asked him. He made a very good save. It was a free in at the other end.
Yeah, the ball was quickly transferred into Shimmy Field, and as I said, he was just at a slight angle to the right hand side. But a good player like him can bury those. But Michael McGinley was right out on top of him. The ball crashed off his body and well, fell to safety. A let off for Cloughaneely. Unfortunate error there by Paddy Joe Doohan, but you couldn't really blame him. He was just in possession of the ball and he lost his footing and lost possession. Here's Dennis Boyle now. This really could be the clinching. 3 minutes of injury time going to be played. This one's nearly the exact position he was before, and he's done, well, almost the same thing. Got a bit more height on it, but kicked it wide of the left-hand frame as well, so it stays 4 points between them. Fanad get on with it quickly. They need to get to the other side of the pitch. Ephraim McFadden, who really hasn't been in this game, gives it to Big Eamon Sweeney. He brushes aside the challenge there of John Paul Goller, gives it back to Ephraim again. They need a goal. Strong challenge there by Liam Coyle. Referee says play on. Hospital pass by Sweeney to McElroy, and the ball's dropped in here, but Michael Lynch has had a fantastic game. Must be there for the man of the match award. Michael Lynch, the cornerback, gets it off now. Joe Freed plays it forward, looking for Sean Maguire. Martin Robinson's with him, but Maguire trying to stay in play and does well. Gets it in here to Declan McGarvey. McGarvey plays a nice little ball in, looking for Dennis Boyle. Dennis Boyle has it. John Paul's away to his left hand side. Well, he's pulled to the ground and the referee's going to award a free. Another free conceded by Fanad, and well, you'd have to feel that Sean Maguire, Dennis Boyle will kick this one over the bar. This is dead straight in front of goals from the Big D, and this will put 5 points between them. And as I look at the watch, Martin, we're almost 31 minutes into the game. Haven't nearly won it on both other occasions. It looks as if Cloughaneely, 49 years, I'm told, since they won it, 1959, if the mathematics are right there, since they won a club title here in Donegal. So there'll be some celebrations in Cloughaneely tonight.
Some celebrations tonight. Considering they lost the final last year as well, and as you said, they had won the last
they had it right down through a gap 2 days already.
The thing about it is, just that today, definitely the state today didn't look good up 20 minutes, but the better side all through from that time. You just see a sub coming on for them as well.
Yeah.
I just think that they have been. I have to say they have been winners.
Here's Dennis Boyle now. He's missed a few, but he's on his left foot and he doesn't miss that one. A goal and 2 points for him in the second half. Vital scores. Neil Collins has come on there for Declan McGarvey. It's second minute of injury time. Christy Sweeney trying to get on with it, but he's kicked it straight here to Cloughaneely man. It's Dennis Boyle again. Dennis Boyle on his left foot, dropping it in, and again he drops it over the bar. The mistake by the goalkeeper. A couple of scores coming out from bad kick-outs, and Cloughaneely are going to take the title. They're throwing on the subs here now, and it's Joe Goller who's going on, and it's Kevin Mulhern who's coming off. Just giving everybody a bit of a run here. Joe McGarvey and his mentors now. They'll be happy. And really we're concerned, having not won it. Another poor kick out comes out to Kieran Scanlon. Kieran Scanlon has support inside him from Neil Collins. Neil with number 21, he's knocked off the ball there by Ephraim McFadden. The ball comes out to Kieran McElwain. He's fouled there by Dennis Boyle on the 145. John Paul Goller doing a bit of tackling as well. The ball's played forward now, and Fanad trying to build from the back, and well, the players up. It was William McAteer who was up. He wanted an advantage, but the referee had already blown for it. Paddy McGranan has it. Comes back to William McAteer again. The watch tells us that there's about 20 minutes of injury, 20 seconds of injury time to go. In goes, well fielded inside there by Michael Sweeney. Can he get a bit of space to kick it? He can't, because Cloughaneely players are there. Somebody got a big knock there. I think it was Joe Freed who got a bad knock in there as well. He's on the ground, and the referee's allowing play to continue. Cloughaneely need to give him some treatment down there. They're holding on to possession now. Liam Coyle has it. Referee, I don't think, has seen the player down, but Cloughaneely continuing now, and Kieran Scanlon running into a couple of Fanad men, pulled to the ground by one of them. It's going to be a free. Joe Coyle and Joe Freed, I think, well, he's up on his knees now, which is banging the head.
Sweeney had the ball and he just got his hand to it and he got away the ball. I think he just got caught coming out and it doesn't look to be too bad. He's up
a bit of a bang. It was okay.
Yes, look there, Scanlon played well, worked tremendously hard, but important for Kieran Scanlon, he worked hard for Cloughaneely, but at the end of it, almost the scores have come from kids.
Yeah, not a lot of scores in play. Here's John Paul Gallagher, who has just got 1 point in this game, gives it off here to it's Joe Gallagher, who's come on as a sub wearing number 9. In fact, he got possession. Here's Kieran Scanlon again. They're holding on to possession. The final whistle's gone, and Cloughneely, the Donegal Intermediate champions for 2006, at the third time of asking Mark McHugh. Fanad are absolutely shattered down there after a wonderful opening 20 minutes, which saw them lead by 7 points to 1. They've only managed to score 1 more point in the entire game.
Yeah, but in fairness, Charlie, over the 3 games, considered there was two good teams, and Fanad have done a lot for the competition at this level. Because the other 2 games were exciting games, for good matches, and it's Cloughaneely's day to day. Probably the 3 games are better side. Fanad, the States of Wales, have been very, very good. They're getting the ball into that 2-man full forward. They caused a lot of problems with that. 7 points to 1. The 3 points before half-time, Charlie, with the big scores. The 3 points were playing, they got back to 7 points before, and they came out the second half. And Fanad got 1 point in the second half, so they got from a shimmy free after 18 minutes. That was the only score they got. The last score they got was the 20th minute. At the stage when they're 7 points to 1. But considering the second half especially, most of the scores have come from frees, silly frees given up by Fanad, but Cloughaneely were the better side. Because Joe Field got a point from play in the field, and then spoiled to get the last point in the 32nd minute. So the penalty and the other scores were all from frees, but you have to say Cloughaneely were the better side. We talked about the player, Paddy McClafferty's point was very, very important. Even though we said he should have Paddy Joe doing, we talked about Michael Lynch, 3 players played very well. Full like Newman Hearn was a good player in the half-back lane. Money Coyle was his drop back to Eugene Ware, the other man, number 7. Middle field, Joe Field, who gets on the ball and uses the ball. Maybe early on in the game, he the ball, worked well and gets on the ball and made off the ball well. And on the forward line, Kieran Scanlon, probably maybe not as well known as the other 2 men, Liam Paul, John Paul Gallagher, worked tremendously hard, got on a lot of ball. John Paul Gallagher's good enough. Sean Maguire inside can kick points from play or from frees, which is very, very important. And that man, Dennis Boyle, Garvey in the corner, made the penalty, but Dennis Boyle took that chance. The penalty was in the end of we talked about it. Yeah. The goal was the difference in the game. The minute the goal went in, and that goal came after 13 minutes. John Paul Gallagher was fouled, but he fairly hammered that ball in, and it was a great penalty. But the keeper got it, he hit it into the roof of the score. I mean, over the period, the better team, and after maybe 20 minutes today, Fanad looked the better team, but after that, you'd have to say Cloughaneely were the better side. Fanad look back and they have to, they'll get their day, but I think that they've got to start. There's too many dissonances in the game, too many silly fouls, stupid frees. Like if they're doing Gary football, it's half foul or don't foul. Yeah. They're giving away too many silly frees, especially in scoreable possessions. In the second half, goals. But looking at the Fanad team, there's a lot of good performance. A lot of those big games Sweeney got on, a lot of ball on the field. They did a lot of hard work. Shimmy Field looked very, very good early on when they were winning the ball and then the getting it through to kick a good point with his left foot and points with his right foot. As we said, I think they'll
that's a good one. No jacket or nothing on him. Join that cover! Charlie. Are you going to make us? Can I get him with him? Can I get him with him? Can I get him now? Can I get him with him? We cracked him. He was a good character, man. I can't question the Sunday. While I'm not just part of my ways of a duel, the hard and inflation of other places in duel, the 3 shots in the nurse, the skincher, the 3 clear, the arms come hugging, and the skincher will clear my job to know that. But we used to the 4 women, to the Hafigi, I was Cahari, and the Pelletary of each other, to find the 3 shots in there, to find the 3 clear, and Irish Boylan or ways of an old the folk on Chan McCool as up the hash na bread talk on Chong August Runny Kinchu go over the hash na the Arscom or good in Chon Torona August is Kinchu go Budgie which is an Amsterdam and this Boylan Erie Kister board the Sunday and Curran of Runner at a club here as a captain Cloughaneely Dennis
Right, Artus, well, on the three game on talking at the day for him, I was just hello, the rest free getting a hand for just a couple of moments. No, don't find it. Three game on I was well, I'm just three cheers on the find it. Get on it, up up. Faster than there, Hannigasha, Dunya, and Blaine Shaw, to Shawson McGarvey, August Johnson McGeever. Voice up. It's been a long, hard season, and it's a great credit to our boys who've been down training since the start of February. It's nearly now 9 months we're on the road, and I have to go again next week apparently. So, it's been a great effort, and it's we fell defeat last year in the final. We know how fun it feels the day, boys. So hopefully you'll be back next year, and you'll go on to win an intermediate next year. But just our own lads, a great bunch of lads, and we deserve this today. I think. All right, boys, well done. And just lastly, for everybody who came out from Fanad, and especially from our own parish, for 3 weeks in the trot and all season, it's been a great credit to you, and he's really spoiled the team on. So let's go for our own parish people. All right? Well done.
Well